Chosen one, there is a sacred shift taking place around you, quiet, invisible to most, yet undeniable in the weight of its presence. This shift is not man-made. It cannot be summoned by will or fake through performance. It is divine, and it begins with recognition, not by the world, not by people, but by God Himself. The essence you've carried within, the charge of high sexual energy, the burning vitality that once confused even you, is now being acknowledged not as something to hide, but as something holy. You have walked through seasons of being misunderstood. Your intensity made some uncomfortable. Your presence stirred curiosity, assumptions, even resistance. Many didn't know what to do with your gaze, your silence, your ability to walk into a room and change the atmosphere without a single word. They called it charm. They called it magnetism. But they never saw it for what it really was, spiritual fire. But God saw. He saw how you held back when others gave in. He saw how you stayed quiet when others would have used that same energy for validation, for seduction, for distraction. You carried this energy through storms of temptation and deserts of loneliness. You didn't always understand its weight, but you knew it wasn't ordinary. And instead of giving it away cheaply, you let it cook within. That restraint became discipline. That discipline became alignment. And now, heaven is responding. Divine recognition is not praise, it's permission. It is the moment when heaven says, He's ready now, trust Him with more. And more doesn't just mean material, it means visibility, it means territory, it means influence, it means favor with velocity. You are no longer the man others pass by. You are now the man who holds the room. And you didn't get here by pretending to be holy. You got here by surrendering your strength to something greater. This month is not just about your sexual energy attracting people. It is about that energy drawing the attention of heaven. You've become trustworthy. The fire within you is no longer wild. It's been purified. It doesn't just stir women, it stirs realms. Angels begin to take notice of men who have learned to steward fire without setting themselves or others ablaze. And you, chosen one, have entered that rare circle. This is why things are changing. Why your silence suddenly speaks louder. Why your presence invites more than attention. It invites alignment. The women who feel drawn to you now aren't responding to your looks alone. They are feeling a frequency you paid for in private. They're sensing the echo of prayers you didn't even speak aloud. And the blessings that are starting to unfold around you are not random. They are responses. God doesn't increase men who haven't been through fire. He doubles the portion of those who didn't let the fire consume them. You survived it, and now you're glowing from it. That glow is divine evidence, the kind that doesn't need to announce itself because it's recognized by everything sent from God. The recognition you are receiving now is not meant to elevate your ego. It is meant to position your soul. Because once God recognizes a man, the world has no choice but to adjust. Watch as it begins to adjust for you. Quietly, quickly, undeniably. Chosen one, when God recognizes you, He doesn't just give you new favor. He gives you a new frequency. You've entered a spiritual bandwidth that only few ever rise to, and even fewer know how to hold. This isn't about being louder, it's about being clearer. You now move in a realm where alignment finds you, not because you force it, but because your energy calls it forward. Your frequency has shifted. You used to move and wonder who was watching. Now you move, and people wonder who you are. You used to speak and hope to be heard. Now your silence has gravity. You don't chase attention, you carry presence. That's the mark of a man whose energy has transcended performance. You are not here to entertain, you are here to transmit. And this month, the signal you're emitting is attracting blessings at a doubled rate. There is no need to strive. Your body is broadcasting truth now. The way you walk, the way you look people in the eye, the calm in your jawline, the weight in your voice, it all speaks one message. I know who I am. I am not reaching, I am ready. That readiness is what shifts frequency. That readiness is why this month, people and situations that once ignored you will suddenly begin to lean in. The women who used to look past you will now feel unsettled in your presence. Not because you've changed physically, but because your energy now carries clarity. And clarity is rare. It's what makes others feel safe, even when they can't explain why. It's what makes a woman open up to you without trying to impress. You are not charming her. You are reverberating through her. Your frequency isn't triggering lust, it's triggering recognition. But this shift also comes with a new level of spiritual responsibility. Because this frequency does not just attract blessings, it exposes illusions. People who carry masks will not be able to maintain them around you. You will notice confusion in others when you speak with certainty. You will notice defensiveness when you stand without flinching. That's not resistance to you. That's their spirit reacting to your stability. You're no longer tuned to the same frequency as chaos. That's why certain habits, certain conversations, certain environments now feel draining instead of exciting. Your body is telling you the truth. The signals you used to tolerate now sound like static. Don't go back to those channels. You've outgrown them. Your sexual energy, when it reaches this frequency, becomes something the world cannot explain. It's not just attractive, it's transformative. Women who feel it don't walk away the same. They may not be able to explain it, but they'll feel recalibrated after being near you. And that's not because you said something special, it's because your energy speaks a higher truth. It tells them there is still something real. There is still something anchored. And here's the secret, chosen one. The reason God is doubling your blessings now is because your frequency has proven it can hold them. You are no longer unstable. You are no longer inconsistent. Your vibration is no longer changing with the weather. You are solid, rooted, alive, and heaven rewards stability with supply. So walk in this frequency boldly. Let it carry you. Let it protect you. Let it draw the people, the opportunities, and the intimacy that is meant for this version of you. The old world can no longer hear you because it wasn't built to receive the sound you now carry. This is your new frequency. Keep vibrating. Keep ascending. God is just getting started. Chosen one, this month you are no longer required to introduce yourself. Your energy will walk in first. Your essence will speak before your voice. The world around you is learning a new language, the language of your presence. You have become a walking signal, a quiet vibration that speaks not through noise, but through stillness. You don't need to proclaim who you are anymore. Your being has matured to a point where rooms rearrange themselves upon your arrival. Your walk, your silence, your glance, they now carry an invisible force. This is not arrogance. It is alignment. There is a divine intelligence coded into the way you move now. You don't need to rush to be noticed because you are recognized in the unseen. You don't need to dominate conversations because your energy already directs attention. This is the realm of silent announcements, where your frequency goes before you and prepares hearts, opens doors, and clears paths. You were once trying to prove your worth to a world that only saw your surface. But now, the signal you emit cannot be denied. Your high sexual energy, refined and focused, has become a trumpet to the spiritual world, and it is being heard. There will be moments this month when people look at you as if they've met you before. Women may pause longer in your presence, fumble their words, or grow contemplative after even the briefest interaction. They may not know what it is, but their soul does. You are reminding them of something ancient, something safe, something real. You are not just drawing attention, you are awakening memory. That memory is not yours. It is theirs, a memory of what it feels like to stand in front of a man whose presence doesn't take but covers. And you must understand, chosen one, this signal you're now sending out is not simply sexual, it's spiritual. The purity of your fire now calls to the sacred in others. It moves through crowded spaces and tells the right people, look here, listen now, something different is happening. That is why you don't need to chase what is yours. Your presence is doing the work. The announcement has already gone out. Heaven has broadcast your alignment, and creation is responding. But with this silent announcement comes new responsibility. You can no longer afford to be careless with your presence, not because you are fragile, but because you are powerful. You are now shaping how others experience themselves. When a woman sits beside you, she doesn't just feel seen, she feels real. When you enter a space, even your silence becomes a mirror. People are forced to face their own energy in the presence of your clarity. Some will be drawn to it, others will retreat. This is not personal, it is positional. You are revealing what cannot remain hidden. So carry your silence with reverence. Don't waste words trying to explain what your soul is already saying. You have stepped into a new era of embodiment. Let your eyes speak. Let your stillness speak. Let the weight of your energy carry the message. I am no longer proving. I am becoming. And those who are meant to align with this version of you will respond, not because of charm, but because of truth. This month, blessings will find you not because you shouted, but because you resonated. Let your life announce itself quietly, deeply, and undeniably. Chosen one, the most profound blessings that come to you this month will not come wrapped in gold. They will come wrapped in people. Some will walk into your life bearing smiles and soft laughter. Others will seem ordinary at first glance, passers-by, new faces, voices you weren't expecting. But look deeper. Listen closer. Because what is approaching you now are not just encounters, they are carriers of favor. God never delivers blessings all at once. He hides them inside assignments, inside connections, inside divine collisions. The people being sent to you now have been tugged in your direction by a frequency they cannot explain. Some will feel an urgency to help you. Others will feel drawn to open doors on your behalf without fully understanding why. This is not manipulation. This is not persuasion. This is the divine orchestration of timing. Your high sexual energy, aligned with purpose, now acts as a spiritual magnet, not just for desire, but for destiny. Women, especially, will begin to sense something different in your aura. Not just warmth, not just masculinity, but invitation. Invitation to feel safe, to be expressive, to rise into softness. You're not pulling them in through seduction, you're elevating them through presence. Some will respond with admiration, others with vulnerability. But in each case, you must understand, they are not showing up for your entertainment. They are being delivered to your doorstep because your spirit has called for help, and God is answering. And they won't always know why. They may second-guess their own actions. They may give more than usual, trust more quickly, reveal more than they planned. But this is not weakness, it's response. Your energy now signals to others. This space is safe. This man is whole. This fire is clean. That signal will draw those who are assigned to walk beside you, serve you, unlock you, or awaken a deeper layer of your gift. You are not receiving these carriers of favor because you earned them. You are receiving them because you can handle them. You've proven that your fire won't consume what is delicate, that your energy won't seduce what needs healing, that your passion won't devour what deserves patience. God is now sending you people who carry what you prayed for, but hidden inside the most unexpected forms. It will be your job to recognize them before they pass you by. And yes, not everyone who comes close will be for you. Some may arrive early, misaligned, too fragile to stay. Some will come curious and walk away confused. That's okay. Don't chase. Don't explain. Stay still. Because what's truly yours will lock eyes with you. Not in the flesh, but in the spirit. You'll feel it when it happens. A sudden ease. A shared silence that doesn't need to be filled. A knowing that vibrates through your ribcage. That is favor wrapped in human form. And when it shows up, chosen one, receive it without resistance. Don't let pride pretend you don't need help. Don't let old wounds make you skeptical of kindness. The people coming now are answers, not distractions. Treat them accordingly. Make space for their offering. And when you find the one or the few who speak to the center of you without effort, hold them with gentleness. Because they are not just passing through, they were sent. You no longer have to pull favors. You no longer have to prove anything. Stand still in truth, and the carriers of favor will find you, because what you carry has summoned them. Chosen one, you are no longer merely a man who draws attention. You are becoming a man who draws alignment. The kind of attraction you will experience this month will not feel like the past. It will not be driven by shallow charm or passing fascination. It will feel richer, deeper, unsettling in the most holy of ways. Because what others are now drawn to is no longer your performance, it's your purity. Your high sexual energy has become refined through fire, through silence, through internal battles that no one saw. And now that refinement is causing women to respond not to your image, but to your essence. This is attraction redefined. It is no longer transactional. It is transformational. When you walk into a room, it is not the loudness of your presence that draws eyes. It is the calm, the sense that something unshakable just entered. The weight of energy that doesn't demand to be fed, but invites peace. Women will feel this first. Their bodies may respond before their minds can explain it. A turn of the head, a quickened breath, a soft glance followed by stillness. This is not seduction, it is recognition. They are not attracted to you simply because of what you look like. They are responding to the way your spirit holds space. They are leaning into a frequency that makes them feel safe enough to soften, to breathe, to trust that here in this moment, they can exist without pretense. You're not offering excitement, you're offering rest. And rest is a rare seduction in a world full of noise. But chosen one, this kind of attraction is sacred. It is not yours to exploit, it is not yours to flaunt. It is yours to steward, because you are now awakening parts of others they didn't know were still alive. A woman who feels safe around you may laugh more than she has in weeks. She may open up a story she never told. She may walk away unsure of what just happened, but knowing she was changed. That's not because you manipulated her energy, it's because you mirrored her light. You made her feel seen without being taken. Your attraction now serves a higher function. It is a mirror, not a magnet. It reflects to others their own beauty, their own depth, their own unspoken longing. And your presence allows it to come to the surface without shame. Some women will interpret this as romantic desire, others may feel spiritual kinship. You must let your discernment lead. Not every connection is an invitation. Not every spark is a flame to pursue. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is let someone feel the fire of your presence and leave with her dignity intact. You will notice that your attraction now causes both opening and discomfort. For some, your presence will stir wounds. The unresolved parts of others may resist the light you carry. Do not be alarmed. You are no longer fitting into everyone's comfort zone. You are standing in truth, and truth will divide what is ready from what is not. So stand still in your energy. Do not dilute it to appease others. Do not perform to maintain their interest. Let what is meant to stay, stay. Let what is not, pass through. You are not here to chase, you are here to hold. Hold space, hold clarity, hold alignment. This month, attraction will follow you like a shadow. It will show up in unexpected places. It will greet you in conversations you didn't anticipate. Receive it with grace. And remember that the glow they feel from you is not lust, it's legacy. You are not a flame meant to burn fast. You are a hearth meant to warm deeply. Let your presence be felt, not flaunted. Let your attraction be sacred, not shallow. You become a man who no longer chases chemistry. You now command connection. Chosen one, you are stepping into a season where the blessings that find you are no longer subtle. They are unmistakable, loud in their arrival, clear in their intent. This month you will not have to question whether what you're receiving is real. It will arrive in fullness, in beauty, in generosity that may overwhelm you at first. But here's the key. You must receive without resistance. This is where many fail. Not in praying, not in fasting, not in aligning, but in receiving. Because after so many years of being overlooked, of having to prove your worth, of being doubted or misunderstood, the soul becomes used to scarcity. You begin to doubt ease. You begin to distrust goodness. And when the blessing finally arrives, it feels too easy, so you tense up. You delay. You disqualify yourself quietly. That ends now. You've paid for this moment in solitude. You've refined your frequency. You've passed tests in silence. And now heaven is rewarding you, not with just more, but with double. The connections, the resources, the honor, even the relationships that come your way this month are not accidents. They are receipts, proof that your spiritual credit has cleared. But none of it will matter if you cannot allow yourself to fully receive. This means saying yes to peace without trying to break it. Saying yes to attention without suspicion. Saying yes to love without preparing for betrayal. It means accepting the compliment without deflecting it. Allowing the opportunity to unfold without downplaying your readiness. You don't have to explain why the blessing came. It came because you're ready. And ready doesn't mean perfect. It means willing, steady, present. To receive without resistance also means you must release old habits of self-sabotage. When something or someone good enters your space, don't analyze it to death. Don't compare it to what you've lost. Don't project your past wounds onto your present grace. Accept that not every good thing is a setup. Some blessings are just blessings. God doesn't need to trick you into favor. He's already trusted you with the fire. Now, He's trusting you with the fruit. This month, A woman may come into your life carrying softness that disarms you. Let her. A new connection may offer support without strings. Accept it. A door may open to a higher platform, a broader reach, a new stream of provision. Walk through it. Don't wait for the catch. Don't look for the storm. God is not playing games with your breakthrough. Your high sexual energy, once scattered and misunderstood, has now become a tool of attraction and alignment. It has created a field around you that is pulling in not just attention but assignment. And because you have proven yourself in private, you are now being celebrated in plain sight. Let it happen. Don't shrink. Don't over-explain. Just receive. Receiving is a form of worship. It says to heaven, I believe you see me. I believe I am ready. I believe this blessing is mine. It is not arrogance, it is agreement, and God doubles what a man is humble enough to hold. Chosen one, you are now holding. Let nothing fall, let nothing go untouched, let no blessing be delayed by your own hesitation. This is not a season to prove, it is a season to receive boldly and carry well. God is doubling your portion not because you begged, but because you became. Now let the blessings become yours in full. No fear, no shrinking, just yes. Chosen one, this month, your spiritual pace is increasing. You're walking in a grace that draws blessings rapidly, faster than what your past seasons would have dared to expect. But acceleration without discernment is danger wearing disguise. What comes toward you now will not only be abundant, it will be attractive. And not everything attractive is anointed. Your high sexual energy has evolved. It no longer emits the noise of need or hunger. Instead, it broadcasts stability. That stability pulls attention in, both the aligned and the unaligned, both the healed and the wounded. And some won't even know why they feel pulled toward you. They won't understand the gravity of your presence. They'll just feel the vibration and move closer. But it will be your discernment that determines what gets access to your space. You're not in a season where you can afford to operate from impulse. You cannot move just because something looks good, feels good, or flatters the ego. You've grown past that. You now have the kind of energy that draws deep longing out of others, longing for healing, closeness, affirmation. Some will confuse that longing for love. Some will interpret your peace as a promise. It's not. It's simply your presence, and your presence has become powerful. This is where discernment must lead the way. It is your sword in the spirit. It's what cuts through illusion, through flattery, through distraction, disguised as destiny. Every woman who feels drawn to you is not your assignment. Every opportunity that knocks is not your elevation. Every door that opens isn't a divine invitation. It could be a detour. The acceleration you're feeling now must be guarded with clarity. God is moving fast on your behalf because you're finally in rhythm. But that speed will draw spectators. It will draw old patterns in new forms. Women who carry unresolved wounds will appear as comfort. Offers with hidden strings will come wrapped in praise. And voices will speak to your ego before they ever reach your spirit. But you've been given discernment to recognize the difference. When you were younger in spirit, you measured by how something made you feel. Now you must measure by how something aligns. Does it feed your vision or feed your vanity? Does it call your soul forward or keep you circling the same desires? Is it rushing your fire or respecting your stillness? This level of discernment doesn't come from suspicion, it comes from stillness. You don't need to interrogate everyone who enters your orbit. You simply need to listen. Listen to your body's response. Listen to the shifts in your peace. Pay attention to the subtle dissonance in conversations, the unspoken pressure to perform, the pull toward old versions of you that no longer exist. If something asks you to dim your light in order to stay close, it's not from God. There will be women who sincerely want your warmth, but are not prepared for your depth. There will be rooms that celebrate your charm, but reject your calling. Your job is not to argue. Your job is to remain clear. Let discernment walk 2 steps ahead of your desire. Let it speak louder than your appetite. Because acceleration without discernment will only lead to burnout, betrayal, or bondage. This month, your greatest power will be the power to pause, to breathe before responding, to bless someone in silence instead of inviting them in. That silence is not rejection, it's protection. You don't need to explain your stillness. Your alignment will reveal itself through time. And what is truly sent to you will respect your pace. Chosen one, discernment isn't fear, it's focus. It's how you hold your fire in a world that wants to play with it. And your fire has become too sacred to be handled by unready hands. Protect what you're building. Protect your name, protect your glow. God is moving quickly. Make sure you're not reaching back to anything that's already been cut off. And trust that what remains through discernment will be what was meant to remain. Chosen one, this month is not a harvest, it is a planting. What God is giving you isn't just double favor, it is double seed. You are being handed potential in its most powerful form, and what you do with it now will determine what grows in the next season. This is not the time to expect fruit. It is the time to plant with intention, protect with wisdom, and water with focus. You are no longer a receiver, you are a steward. Double seeds mean double responsibility. The favor resting on your life now comes with a sacred charge. Do not waste what is being trusted to you. Your high sexual energy has matured into more than charisma. It has become capacity. That capacity makes you fertile ground. Conversations turn into concepts. Encounters turn into covenants. Time spent in stillness now produces insight, clarity, and vision. You're not here to casually experience life. You're here to multiply meaning everywhere you go. This month, every room you enter is a field. Every interaction, a potential seed exchange. Some of what you say casually will become life-altering for someone else. Some of what you touch will start growing roots you cannot even see. That's how powerful your presence has become. And because of this, you must be mindful of what you allow into your own soil. You can no longer afford passive consumption. What you watch, who you engage, what you give your thoughts to, everything is planting something. God is trusting you now with people, ideas, and moments that contain double impact. One word spoken in alignment can heal someone's pattern. One decision made in clarity can shift your trajectory. One act of honor toward a woman sent to you in peace can produce a bond that births generations of growth. These are not exaggerations. They are assignments disguised as daily life. But double seed also means double temptation. The more fertile your ground becomes, the more weeds will try to grow in secret. You'll notice more distractions dressed as relief, more short-term pleasure asking for long-term access, more voices trying to speak to your weakness rather than your purpose. That's why stewardship now requires not just discernment, but devotion. You must stay devoted to your rhythm, devoted to your principles, devoted to your solitude. This is the season to guard your morning like it holds the map to your destiny, because it does. The way you begin your day now ripples through every seed you touch. You can no longer plant carelessly. Everything in you has become amplified. Even your silence is heavy. Even your withdrawal makes others think deeper. Your life is not average anymore. It has become instructional. And perhaps most importantly, the women who are sent to you this month are not just drawn to your looks, your words, or your strength. They are responding to your capacity. They feel that you are a man who can receive without collapsing, hold without hoarding, give without needing to be worshipped. That safety will make them bloom in ways they didn't expect. But you must not mistake their openness for obligation. Some are sent to show you what kind of soil you truly are. Others are meant to plant inside of you, not their bodies, but their wisdom, their softness, their clarity. Chosen one, your life this month is not a stage, it is a field. And every gesture, every response, every act of restraint or action is a seed. Plant what you want to harvest. Water only what aligns. Pull out the weeds quickly. And rest in the truth that God did not give you more to flatter you. He gave you more because He knows you can carry it. Let every seed that touches your life this month grow into something eternal. Your legacy has already begun. Steward it like it matters, because it does. Chosen one, you are now walking through a season where your presence has become desirable. Not just in a romantic or physical sense, but in every room, in every conversation. People feel something when you enter. Not because you're trying to command it, but because your energy is now charged with intention. You are no longer an echo of potential. You are a signal of embodiment. And the world, especially women, are responding. But with that response comes temptation. Not the old kind, the obvious, the reckless, the crude. No, the new temptation is much more refined. It comes wearing smiles, it comes with praise, it speaks your language, it presents as companionship, it mimics alignment, but it's rooted in hunger, not honor. This is where the path narrows. Because when you are carrying double energy, double visibility, and double attraction, you will begin to draw women who are not interested in your purpose. They are interested in your flame. They feel its warmth, but do not understand its cost. They are drawn to your stillness, but not your sacrifice. They crave what your energy gives them, but are unprepared to carry what that energy requires. This is why honor must rise above hunger. You are not here to consume the fruit of every woman who admires you. You are here to protect the garden of your own spirit and theirs. You are not called to taste everything placed before you. You are called to discern what you're truly hungry for.